I know we all don't want to be the black sheep of the family, that we don't want to be the generational curse breakers, like, but you're it. Hello, beautifuls. My name is Giselle, co-host of the Strong Sunflowers podcast and founder of G is for Growth. And today, on this Merry Christmas Day, I wanted to bring this video to you guys. For those people that are alone on Christmas, that don't have the huge family, all the Christmas tree, the Christmas spirit, all the gifts, this video is for you. Growing up, as you guys know, I'm from Cuba, so we always celebrate Christmas Eve. And it was this huge celebration. The whole family would come on. There would be so much food, so much joy, so much laughter, dancing, singing, karaoke, all the crazy things. And that's what I remember from my childhood. And when I got a little older, my mom separated from my stepdad, and then of course she was a single mom, so she had to work more often. So that kind of Christmas Eve tradition started to dwindle, and New Year's Eve tradition kind of started to dwindle as well. So I would spend Christmas Eve, Christmas, and New Year's Eve with my friend's family. They were from Argentina, and it was amazing. Their family was so kind to me. They would sometimes even buy me a gift just so I wouldn't be the only one not opening something on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, because we would open the gifts like at 12 a.m. And then fast forward, I get married at 19, and my husband's family was the family that I dreamed of when I was really young, you know, like back to those family traditions. Even though I was born in this generation and I'm a millennial, like at heart, I'm like such an old soul. I love family traditions. I love family time. I believe it's sacred. And yeah, growing up, it wasn't really like that. So when I got married and I saw that this family really loved family time, especially Christmas, then that was amazing. I was married for about 5 years, but we were like 3 to 4 years together. And that was amazing. We would celebrate Christmas with his family every year, and it just felt like home. It felt so homey. I felt like my dream came true, right? Fast forward to now, I am divorced, and I am the black sheep of my family, not by choice. The Lord just said, baby, you're it. And I don't really get invited to the Christmas parties or any kind of parties. Not that I would want to. It's just not my vibe. Like, it's just out of control, you know? And that's not what I like to be around, especially in these times of year, especially getting closer to New Year's. Like, my vibe is abundance, growth, money, financial literacy, financial growth, generational wealth. That's the vibe I'm on. So now that I painted a picture for you guys, I know this time of year can be hard for those that don't have a family. And it's not always by choice. Just for example, like I don't really talk to mine, but sometimes is forced. My grandfather passed away January 1st of 2020. And I can picture the time, you know, like sometimes when you have a death, that your life starts to feel like before and after, like before them and after them. And I can remember the last Christmas that we spent together, and it was with my grandpa, and I remember he didn't go out for New Year's because he wasn't feeling good. He's like, oh no, I don't really feel like it. And I called him, and our conversations always ended with I love you. So I'm so thankful that those were the last words that I said to him. But after my grandfather passed away, like the family kind of just broke apart even further because it was already mostly broken. But nothing really held me into the family anymore. My grandfather was, I freaking loved that man. And I loved that man so much that when he passed away, like, I was able to be strong for my family. And I gave him all my love, so I had no regrets. And that's the kind of life that I want to live. But if you're feeling lonely this Christmas, I highly encourage you to surround yourself with your friends, people that you love. And sometimes that might be family, and that's okay. You know, I know that we have this view in our heads of what family is supposed to look like, and most of the time they don't live up to that. But just surround yourself with joy, people that you love. If you don't have that, remind yourself that God, the Creator, created you in His image and that you are loved by the Creator of all, by the Creator of the universe, that you're special, that you have a purpose in this life, and that you are so loved. And if you're not religious, just know that you can give yourself that love. Family that you keep thinking in your head can come to life. I know we all don't want to be the black sheep of the family, that we don't want to be the generational curse breakers, like, but you're it. Tag team, honey. You're it. So make sure that you create the family that you wanted to be born in. That you create the Christmas traditions, the Christmas joy, the Christmas spirit. I think these last couple of years I've just been like, okay, I don't have a family. But I think for next year, I really want to focus on creating traditions by myself. I am a family. And then bringing those traditions when I create my own family. Before I started filming this video, J. Cole's song came on and it was like, no such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing as a life that's better than yours. No such thing, no such thing. How amazing to know that. I know this season is hard, but how amazing to know there's no such thing as a life better than yours. And remember that you are the creator. You create what your life is supposed to be. We have 1 week before the new year. Create the love that you want. Create the life that you want. So for next Christmas, you might still be alone, because I don't like the sugarcoating. You might still be alone, but you will have joy. You will create the Christmas that you want. Whether if you don't want the trees, if you want the gifts, if you want to share it with total strangers and you want to donate your gifts, whatever you decide, whatever your Christmas tradition is, do that and feel joy in that. And please, please, please make sure that you're checking up on your friends, your strong friends, your friends that don't have any family, your friends that family might be in other countries. Like me, my family's in Cuba. Check on your friends that don't get along with their family. Check on your friends that are loners at heart. Sometimes we don't want to be alone at heart. Even though I do love being alone, don't get me wrong, but sometimes we grew to love being alone because we were forced. So just make sure you check on your friends. I crave deep connections, especially with family, the most. That's what I hope and dream of the most. And 2 years ago, I wrote this poem, and that's what I'm gonna leave with you guys. I don't wanna take too much of your time, but these were the emotions that I was feeling at that time. And I think they fit perfectly with this video. Overwhelming sense of emotion. Hold it in. Let it go. 1, 2, 3, breathe. Wanting to belong. Thought I had the family of my dreams, but it was taken from me because it was never mine. I vowed to plant the seeds in my own garden with my own hands and give birth to a new dream, a dream that will forever be mine.